I've been really enjoying using ESTAROSSA as my representative hero as of these most recent videos, but whenever it comes time to use Glocks, the wings are so exaggerated and so over the top, I just cannot skip the opportunity to use them, which obviously leads into who I'm going to be using in today's showcase. That is right, it is going to be the red GOXINIA. I know that there's quite a few people who probably aren't the biggest fan of this unit, but the people that do like this unit really enjoy them. Having a look at the skills here, the first card inflicts damage equal to 180% of attack on all enemies and allows the use of only rank 1 skills for 2 turns. The second card removes debuffs and heals HP of all allies equal to 300% of attack, grants debuff immunity for 2 turns. The ultimate, which we have 6 out of 6, inflicts ruin damage equal to 840% of attack on one enemy. And the command, although we're not going to be using it in today's video, decrease attack related stats of the hero who uses 2 or more skills in 1 turn by 30% for 2 turns in PvP. And last but not least, that passive fills the hero's ultimate move gauge by 1 more orb each time the hero's skill ranks up. So a decent kit, pretty outdated. We are still waiting for all of these Demon Holly relics and maybe even potentially stat buffs. Netmarble, please go ahead and do it sometime soon to make this character just that little bit more viable. But with ESTAROSSA, they still come straight into the limelight again and is going to be really strong in this team. Probably the only demon character in the game that has access to a cleanse, which is absolutely massive. Coming over to the equipment, for some reason I had a HP crit set, so quickly went ahead and built up some defense pieces. Go to the exchange here. I'm not sure why I was running HP crit Glocks, and then we'll look at the cosmetics. Not a crazy amount, just gone ahead and purchased some. Still missing out on a headpiece there, but that's right, still have a decent amount of stats. This is the team we're going to be using today, and let's dive in. Hopefully with us using this team here, we can face some of the ESTAROSSA counter teams, because due to us having that cleanse, it'll help out dramatically with that matchup. What do we want to go for here? The fact that we do have this attack all enemies card is going to be really useful, because it can be a little hard to get the 2-star version of that sometimes in order to get the block effect out, so we'll just use that to go ahead and proc more darkness, give us those extra stats, and then throwing out this melee single target card. That way we can hold on to all of our ESTAROSSA cards for the up and coming turns. And yeah, that one there as well. I suppose we could go ahead and potentially use the cleanse, that way the Sig doesn't get all of his buffs, all that kind of stuff, but don't think that'll really be worth it. I think if we can get, or really focus on killing the Trader Melee and the ESTAROSSA, that will be in our best idea. God damn, Lux is taking so much damage still. We really need some of these stat buffs for these older characters. I find it terrible that, honestly, 80% of the box is completely unusable. I would say this GOXINIA, especially with the ESTAROSSA, still holds up. Let's have a look at the stats real quick. Look at that, man. The darkness effect, what that does for this team is insane. Let's go 1, 2, and then we should be able to finish off the melee as well with that there. Now that this encroachment debuff is on ESTAROSSA, that is going to be some real good damage. Easy 500,000. It's what ESTAROSSA does, man. He is insane. And then melee gone as well. Look at that. You see, now Sigurd's there. Although GOXINIA is pretty much at the point of death, they want us to match, so why not? Giving us the extra darkness and kept themselves alive entirely due to that fact. I was going to go ahead and level 100 the Glocks, but I don't know, due to the fact it's kind of a support character and you're more so using them for their utility rather than their damage, I figured we'll keep them at the level 90. I am really hoping we can get an ultimate off with them in today's video. Let's see, since we're here, why not? We'll go for the, will this disable ultimate moves? It says allows the use of only rank 1 skills. I'm going to give that a shot. We'll have a look at the level 3 heal animation. That should get us straight back to full HP. If not, a slither off. And will that disable ultimates? Well, okay, so it doesn't disable ultimates, but it says only allows the use of rank 1 skills. That is so strange. Hopefully it doesn't go for the GOXINIA here. Okay, goes for melee. Sweet. Sweet. We'll see if we can potentially... Yeah, melee survives that every day. Apply as many debuffs as possible, and then throw off this Glock's ultimate. Perfect, exactly what we're looking for. I don't think the GOXINIA card will kill either. Okay, I know it's only... Oh, GOXINIA? I thought the GOXINIA ult was AoE. I mean, 500,000 damage, still pretty good. And so close to being able to get the Grizzly constellation done. Man, I cannot wait. I do believe it's an extra 4,000 CC you get to, or around that mark, to all of your teams, so that'd be such a huge increase. I could really do with that, especially when showcasing some of these units where I don't have them insanely built out. There's quite a bit of a drop in CC there. Man, the Sariel team's always so hard to deal with. Because at this point, we're forced to attack into him, but at the same time, we can't. What do we want to go for? We could try potentially rushing a Glox ult. That would allow us to attack into the Sariel and hopefully one tap. And then I think I might just go ahead and move ESTAROSSA cards instead. We'll focus on his ultimate next. There we go. I probably shouldn't have cleansed the debuffs that early as well, but it allows us to use more cards in this next turn because he could potentially attack us with more Sariel cards, and then that'll just give us those debuffs back. Or even chuck out another counter. We'll do the exact same thing. Probably worse. I think he gets extra HP related stats on the level 2 of that counter as well. Breath of Bless is going to make him really tanky. Let's see. Is Sariel also based on damage dealt to him? I believe he is. Why not? Let's go 1, 2, and then 3. I doubt they'll both die to only one counter attack, so we should be fine here. And then that'll get the max amount of darkness debuffs. Oh my god, Melly's getting absolutely destroyed. Please don't tell me he does the same to... Oh my god, Sariel is so good. It's actually crazy. Such a fun character as well at that. Bro tanks the ultimate. We really didn't stand a chance in this one. With this ESTAROSSA's release as well and the use of all of the demon teams, if you are going to use the Goddess team or the Bloody Ellie team, whatever you prefer to call it, I would 100% say that using the green Sariel is the preferred choice. Now, beforehand, I would say it was the red Tarmiel, Margaret, and Bloody Ellie, but I know you just get too much value with that green Sariel there. Using the evasion food, okay. I see. Will make us miss out on one of our darkness procs, but that's alright. Maybe we should start going ahead and using these single target cards first. However, you do miss out on a little bit of damage in that instance. I would really like him to actually go for a attack disable. That'd be perfect. Allow us to show off the GOXINIA. Oh yeah, perfect. Bro's going for the level 3 as well. Oh my god. And this is why GOXINIA broken. Cleanse? Mad broken. Let's see, what do we want to go for? Definitely double AoE. Oh no, for some reason I still had in my mind that we could use another card after the cleanse. Oh no, we should have definitely gone for the melee ultimate. That's alright though. That'll get the encroach on King. That'll only last a turn though, I believe. Gives us the GOXINIA ultimate though, we can showcase that off instead. I wonder if he'll... Oh no, he's gone for double King attack. That can always be really hard to break through. I think if we maybe just try going full send into King, because if we can kill him, that'll completely remove the shield on the other two. Did all the darkness effects. Oh my god, we are just so tanky. Let's have a look at their stats right now. Almost 400,000 HP on you, and then melee. 450, wow. Okay, let's go 1, 2, and... I really want to get that assault melee ultimate as well. 1, 2, and 3. Probably looks like a really stupid play. Honestly, is a really stupid play, but ah well. Oh, if we could actually have you kill with the AoE card. Oh, hold on, and then focus the Gotha. Oh my god, that... Never mind, that could not have worked more perfectly. The GOXINIA being able to almost entirely one-tap that King worked absolute wonders for us. I mean, everyone's still pretty much full HP. And then we can show off the melee ultimate as well. Hopefully attack him to... Oh, really good a forfeit. Surprised as to just how well the GOXINIA is working as well. Looking to be a real player due to the CC. Man, that Ludo debuff is always so terrifying. Let's go for this play here. This will get us the most amount of stats, which we're really going to need in order to try and tank us through this turn. If we could potentially get a merger on a heal card in the front, that'd be really good, because that'll allow us to cleanse the infect, which will allow us to heal back, and... Or just getting the instant forfeit. And what do we got here? Another Rumor melee team, probably more scarier due to the Diane there. I suppose Ludo is definitely scary. That debuff on everyone was terrifying. Let's see, let's go for this play here. Rocking the green Mo in the back by the looks of it. Due to the extra ult gauge. This same play again. Getting all the darkness debuffs out there is so good for giving us those stats. Still so sad that the Dark Ominous or Ominous Nebula Zeldris, whatever his name is on the global version when he releases, is missing the double AoE card, because that would have worked absolute wonders for the ESTAROSSA team. I haven't had a look at how he works. Obviously, he looks pretty good on paper. Definitely could have been that little bit better having that second AoE card. Him having the infect is really nice though. I'm thinking the Executioner Zeldris in the back could still potentially be better. Executioner in the back just does so much. He's such a good backline support. Let's go one. I'll get rid of Deanne and then we'll get rid of the trainer melee. That'll apply Encroach on everyone, which will just allow us to tear up in this turn. That's, again, getting that extra AoE card on that first turn just allows you to win the game, pretty much. As long as you can survive to the next turn, you'll be just fine. Look at that. This team is so much fun. Oh my god. And finishing off that match as well, even though we had already won the match, but the Coin Shop Merlin did the ultimate on me, attack disabling me, but having with GOXINIA in the team, obviously, we could cleanse that attack disable. It's the little things that really count. Let's go for the same play. We've been really lucky with the card draw, getting the extra 1000 Divine Cuts or the Pierce Stick cards. And then we'll go ahead and inspect what our stats look like. I really wish there was a way to inspect what you looked like at the end of last turn or halfway during a turn, because that'd be absolutely sick. This is the only thing about the Sega team. Even if you go first, man, him getting those triple debuffs, or the triple debuffs and the triple buffs on your team, or on their team I should say, is still really, really strong. Unfortunately, no extra AoE card in this turn. I think that's going to be our Glock's dead though. Yeah, absolutely. Bro didn't stand a chance. That's alright though. Doesn't give us enough room to draw in a AoE card from melee, unfortunately, but I feel like we can still get rid of the... You have ultimate though. That's so scary. See if I go 1, 2... That'll be definitely you dead. I suppose we can throw a flood card into you instead. I feel like that might be the best bet. Maybe should have thrown out the... Yeah, but then you could have just one-tapped with the flood card. Yeah, you being type disadvantaged, I really doubt that you'll be able to get rid of melee in one attack there. Because this Tentacle Blade card does damage based on the target. Okay, for some reason I had in my mind that it was based per darkness effect on the field, which would be broken, but we would have been able to probably kill melee if that was the case. We could have thrown that card into him right off the bat. So I've just actually taken some pretty good damage there. Same with the ESTAROSSA as well, wow. With this melee, yeah, unfortunately due to the fact that we procced the covert action, that removes all of his darkness debuffs. I honestly think going something like this will easily get him done, and then we can roll off all these AoE ultimates to finish off the game. Wow, could you get another crit actually? That'd be 210,000. If he gets a Holy Relic, he could be so ridiculously broken. It could make him a top tier team. I wonder what he'd need in order to do that though. What is this team really missing? It's really just the ability to proc more darkness effects, in all honesty. Really could use something like that. Maybe just a cleanse part in his passive, cleansing just the most top debuff, something along those lines. I'm not too sure, but we'll throw out these ultimates here and that'll be the video. Really, really happy with how this team went, and really fun bringing back the red Glocks. I am a huge fan of GOXINIA as well. Wow, unfortunately I didn't even get to the ESTAROSSA ultimate. And there we go, that just about does it for today's video. Once again, so much fun using the red Glocks, and always an absolute blast using the ESTAROSSA team. I really do hope we get more demon characters in the up and coming future, and once again, giving them those holy relics and those stat buffs would be an absolute blessing. But once again, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like, comment, subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.